Hey, my people, so welcome back to Boricua Science Nation. Today we're going to be talking about AJ and how he went crazy after the fight, man. Okay, and we're going to make some comparisons about that. Okay, some people do some things and they get a pass. Some others, not so much. Okay, so we're going to talk about that right after this, family. Okay. Stay there. Don't go away. Stay there. Hey family, so we're back. I'm just gonna start by saluting my crew from Puerto Rico, all of those Boricuas from the island, the United States, and the whole world. Salute to you, Boricuas. We love you all from here, from Puerto Rico. I want to salute my Hispanic people, including the Mexicans. I want to salute my people where I was born in the United States as a whole. The greatest nation in the world. Hoorah! Okay, so let's start with this then. Okay, so Anthony Joshua. He went crazy after losing the fight against Alexander Usyk. Okay, he went crazy. I'm not gonna go out there and show you some clips about that because they're gonna block my video, and I don't want them to block my video. Okay, but here's the thing. Anthony Joshua is gonna get impacted. Everybody's just saying, that's normal, he lost the fight. He threw the belt out of the ring. He went crazy. He was talking, took the microphone out of the hands of Alexander Usyk. He started talking about his life, how he grew up, how he got to the point where he was one of the golden child of boxing. This guy was expected to be the next Ali, the next Holyfield, the next Mike Tyson. The next Lennox Lewis, who was from the UK as well. But he wasn't, man. He never was. He never won. This guy never wanted to fight Deontay Wilder because he knew he was going to lose. Eddie Hearns knew he was going to lose against Deontay Wilder, but they never made that. They never made that. And that was the fight that was supposed to be made. That was the cash cow fight. Cash cow fight. Okay? So if he didn't want to fight Deontay Wilder because he knew he was going to lose. Now, and I don't want to take anything away from Alexander Usyk. He's a great fighter. And we're not going to be talking about the guy is small. The guy was in cruiserweight. He came from cruiserweight, and he beat Anthony Joshua because Anthony Joshua is not good. Anthony Joshua is not. He's not good. He's not the best. He's not the best. Right now, he's not even one of the top 3 picks. Okay, you can put there Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and Alexander Usyk. But this guy is not the best. Anthony Joshua is not the best. And he started talking about his struggles. Everybody has struggles. Everybody has struggles in life, and more so when you're trying to get to when you're trying to do good for your life. When you're working hard, when you're I'm just giving it all to go to where you want to go. You need that. Work hard, Here's Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury says his customer staff death calls for measures to deter. Nice. Tyson Fury reveals customer skill is having easier to carry nice. That's true. That's true. That's true. That made it all. Tyson Fury refuses to get textbook out for undisputed fight. Tyson Fury is looking for a cash out fight. He's looking for a cash out fight. Tyson Fury doesn't want to fight anymore. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm one of the people who say that I don't see Alexander Usyk beating Tyson Fury, but at the same time, I'm going to tell you something. I think he's got a chance. He's got a chance. Tyson Fury is not indestructible. Tyson Fury is not a man he's going to try his best to beat you in any way he can. In any way he can. He's gonna go dirty. He's gonna try to cheat. This guy is not the kind of person that you can trust. You cannot trust this guy. You cannot trust this guy. This guy is, he's going to do anything in his powers to win a fight. He's not going to go in there and just try to beat you clean, try to beat you. He's going to use his weight. He's going to use his size. He's going to use everything to beat you. Okay? Everything. So I just want to show you something here about Steve Cunningham. This guy right here. Okay? Steve Cunningham. That was another cruiserweight who knocked down Tyson Fury and was really close to beating him. The guy gave Tyson Fury a tough time. Another cruiserweight. When you're smaller, you're faster. You can do things that sometimes can give this big guy's problem. Steve Cunningham. Okay, here he is. He had 5 losses when he fought Tyson Fury. Fury down in round 2. Cunningham down in round 7. Fury deducted a point in round 5 for headbutt. Oh, there you go. There you go. He started fighting dirty. The guy weighed 210 against 254. The guy is, let's see how tall the guy is. The guy is 6'3", just like Usyk. Okay? 6'3". He has 5 losses. He had 5 losses when he lost to Tyson Fury. Okay? So right now the guy is retired. He was an older guy. Okay? So this guy knocked Tyson Fury down. We know that the other guy was what was his name? Let's look for the guy who gave Tyson Fury problems as well. Otto Walling. Otto Walling just this guy is a lefty who gave Tyson Fury a lot of trouble as well. This guy is not a big threat for anyone. I don't think this guy can beat. I don't think this guy can even beat Anthony Joshua. 6'5.5". The guy is tall, but he's got I think the same reach that Usyk has, 78. Okay, okay. So let's take a look at Alexander Usyk. Let's go to Anthony Joshua. It is easier to write. Joshua. And what I'm trying to get to, I want to get to the thing of Egal Berlanga, right? Because Egal Berlanga, he tried to bite um, Alexis Angulo, right? He tried to bite the guy. This guy's 6'6" with an 82 arm length. He fought Alexander Usyk right here the last two times. He lost to him in those last two. Okay, so he's 6'3", just like Steve Cunningham. But he's got shorter arms, but this guy can move. This guy is a warrior. This guy took some really he took some big punches in this fight from Anthony Joshua. This guy is a strong. I mean, this guy is from Russia. I'm going to tell you something. Ukraine, even though Ukraine is right now in war with Russia, Ukraine is Russia, man. I'm telling you, Ukraine was a let's say a country that was part of the Soviet Union. When the Soviet Union got dissolved, Ukraine just took their country back. But it was part of Russia, of the Soviet Union. Almost everybody in Ukraine speaks Russian. You know, these people are Russians, just like Dimitris Bibo, just like Arthur Betterby. All of these guys are really tough guys. They're tough. So I don't think this guy is gonna go lay down to lose against a Tyson Fury. Even though Fury is much taller than him. Let's see how much he weighed against Anthony Joshua. 221.5. Almost the same as Steve Cunningham, who fought Tyson Fury. So I'm telling you, man, this guy is gonna give it all. He's gonna give it all. This guy. Let's go. Let's take a look at Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield was an undisputed cruiserweight champion as well before he went up to the heavyweight division. Okay, so Evander Holyfield. Let's see how tall he is. I think he's like 6'4". I think he was real skinny. Now 6'2.5". Take a look at this. 78 reach, the same reach this guy has. Usyk. He's smaller than Usyk. Almost the same. Almost the same. Let's say these two guys are almost the same. Okay? So this guy fought all his career. Almost all the guys he fought were taller than him. This guy was I think like a four times heavyweight champion. He was the undisputed heavyweight champion. He was the undisputed cruiserweight champion. This guy beat Mike Tyson twice. Okay? So of his losses, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. James Toney, but this was when he was older. 5. Of his 10 losses, 5 of them was against guys he should have beat when he was younger. John Ruiz, take a look at this. John Ruiz was he Puerto Rican? He became champion by beating the first Puerto Rican who became champion as a heavyweight. The only Puerto Rican who became champion as a heavyweight. But do you think this guy would have beat a younger Holyfield? Never, man, never. Lennox Lewis beat Holyfield. The first fight was a draw, and I think the second fight was closer. Okay, so he draw Lennox Lewis, and then he lost to him by decision. Okay, he lost to Riddick Bowe. He fought 3 times against Riddick Bowe. I think he lost two times against him. He lost against Michael Moore. He should have lost this fight. So Riddick Bowe beat him. He lost to he beat Riddick Bowe one time, a guy who was much bigger than him. Take a look at how tall this guy was. 6'5". Okay, he fought bigger men than him all the time. The only guy who was okay, so he lost against Riddick Bowe by decision. In the last fight, Holyfield knocked this guy down, and then he knocked Holyfield out. So Holyfield knocked him out first in this fight, in the last fight that they fought. Holyfield, this guy, that's why they call him the warrior, because he was a warrior. He was a warrior. Okay, his 2 fights against Mike Tyson, disqualified. He would have knocked out the Holyfield, Mike Tyson a second time, man. A second time. So I'm telling you, this guy was a great fighter. I'm telling you, it is not in this sport. It is not about big or small. It is about skills. It is about heart. It is about being strong. You know, I'm telling you. But this guy he's gonna get a pass. He's gonna get a pass because in the case of Edgar Berlanga, what Edgar Berlanga did, man, that was that was the worst thing he did in his career. The worst thing till now, because he's still a young kid. He has not been a champion yet. Okay, at least a regular champion. He's an entering champion. Everybody has to go and attack Edgar Berlanga when he does something with he was angry because the guy was fighting dirty. He was angry, Maybe he got a little bit frustrated because he couldn't knock him out. He wanted to knock the guy out. He wanted to knock him out, but he was winning the fight. There's no question. Edgar Berlanga was winning the fight since the first sound of the bell. He was beating this guy. There's no question he was winning the fight. There was no question he was dominating this guy. But the guy was fighting dirty. But nobody cares about that. Nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody wants to talk about Edgar Berlanga just wanted to fight this guy, just wanted to do something dirty. But nobody care about the guy putting his elbows in the Edgar Berlanga's head, in his neck, holding him with one glove and hitting him with the other. Nobody care about that. Okay, but here comes Anthony Joshua, who lost the fight, throws the ghost. The guy went crazy. The guy took the belts, 2 of the belts, threw them out of the ring. The guy took the microphone from Usyk's hands. They started talking crazy. They started saying many stupid things, because we know it is hard. It is hard, but you win and you lose. You win and you lose. This sport. Do you think that this guy has had a tougher time than Alexander Usyk, who had to go to his country and fight for his country, and then come back to defend his belts against this guy who has it all? I mean, what the guy did was is unprofessional. Want to talk about something that is not that is bad in the sport of boxing, is doing things like that. It's doing things like that. The part where Canelo Alvarez took Demetrius Bivol and he picked him up and just picked him up like he wanted to slam the guy in the floor. He almost did that. Nobody said anything about that. That's okay. If he would have slammed the guy in the floor, maybe the guy could have broke his neck. When it hurt something in his body. Maybe the fight would have been stopped because of that. But Edgar Berlanga or some other Puerto Rican, you can talk about Puerto Ricans. You can say anything about Puerto Ricans. You can go after Puerto Ricans and say whatever you want to say. You can rob Puerto Ricans from fights that they won. Like this kid right here who won a fight yesterday, and they robbed him. This kid right here, Richie Popper Rivera, against this guy who clearly lost. There was a round that went for 4 minutes, but nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that, right? That is nothing, because it is a Puerto Rican. Forget about the Puerto Ricans. There's many Mexican boxers who cheat or who have cheated. Okay, using their gloves to cheat, using getting drugs to get stronger, to get tougher, illegal drugs. Okay, steroids. Nobody wants to talk about that, right? Let's just go after Puerto Ricans. Let's go after Edgar Berlanga. Let's rob Puerto Ricans from their fight. Let's rob Amanda Serrano. Let's rob this kid right here. Let's rob Pedraza. Okay, that is a really bad thing when Puerto Ricans do some things, right? Or just you can go out and rob their fights, rob them from their fights, because Amanda Serrano won that fight. The fight between Pedraza and Rivera, I think it was the guy who fought him. It was a really close fight. And I think Pedraza won that fight. There's Subriel Matia right there who can't find a fight. Nobody wants to fight that guy. Nobody. Because they know the guy is dangerous. They know that the guy can beat anybody in that weight class. In the 140 pounds. I think that is the super lightweight division, right? Nobody wants to fight Subriel Matias. They got him right there. The guy is Frost. They have Frost guy. Okay? He froze the guy. They don't even talk about it. They don't even mention him. And now that the IBF is a vacant belt, he can fight this guy Ponce, this Argentinian guy, for the belt. They haven't said anything about that. And I'm really sure if that fight goes to distance, Subriel Matias has never went to distance before, I think. Or I think that the only fight that he went to to distance, he lost that fight. He had to come back and knock out the guy to win. If he goes to distance against this guy, you can be 95% sure that he's going to lose that. That's what is going on with Puerto Ricans right now. That's what's going on with Puerto Ricans right now. But I'm glad this guy lost. I'm glad he lost. I'm glad Anthony Joshua lost, because they think that this British people think, oh, they're the best. Oh, we have the two heavyweight champions, the two best heavyweight champions, and they're going to fight for undisputed. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That is not going to happen. It didn't happen, and it's not going to happen. Okay? They want to fight for undisputed, and Tyson Fury wants to fight for undisputed. He's going to have to fight Alexander Usyk. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be an easy fight for Tyson Fury. And everybody might think that Tyson Fury is just going to run over this guy. That is a tough guy, man. It doesn't matter if the guy is smaller. The guy is going to find a way to get in there and hit this big ass fat boy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Alexander Usyk, man, I'm gonna go for the guy. I'm gonna go for the guy. Even though I think that the Tyson Fury should beat him. But I'm going to root for Alexander Usyk. Okay. Let me show you something before I go. Okay. Okay. So that's all I have for this video. Okay. Um, I'm glad that we can be here. I have been, I think, like 4 days in a row making videos. I hope I can keep making videos like that in a row without I'm taking a day off. If I take a day off or maybe two, it is gonna be it's not gonna be all the time. Maybe one week I can take a day, the other week I can take 2 days, but I'm gonna keep trying to make videos constantly. Okay, constantly. Okay, family. So that's all I have, family. Thanks a lot for watching this video. All I can say is that we're gonna keep on working. We're gonna keep talking about our Puerto Rican fighters, defending them till the end. And just try to take this message to other people who can talk about this as well, and just put that word out there, man. Just talk about it. It is not fair, man. It's not fair what they're doing to Puerto Rican boxers. What happened to this kid yesterday, and to Amanda Serrano, who is unquestionably the best female boxer ever. It happened to any other boxer. It could happen to Sandra Saya. It could happen to Edgar Belanga.